Hello, good afternoon, good evening, how are we all doing? Welcome to the Friday stream. Cup of tea and an AV check. Have you had a good Friday? How am I doing? I'm doing alright, thank you. I was just having a look in the store. I've just noticed we've got crossbows here, which I've never actually used. I seem to have picked up a crossbow in a DLC, and I've never used one, so I'm thinking, should I ditch the pistol and try a crossbow? Because I like the bow, but I've never tried this thing. Anybody know if they're any good? I've used one before. What? Was it any good? I can't remember. I can't remember using it, Jake. What did I... I've not used these. These are new. Whatever these are. The Hidden Dragon. A premium variation of the Hoyu recurve bow. 360 no scope with a crossbow. We could try. How's your Friday been? Not bad. It's better than good. Is it as good as the normal composite bow then? I'm sure I used the Razorback. Or was it this one? The Burklaw? Probably the Burklaw actually.
Happy anniversary.
Accuracy 38. Duke to Duke, thank you for 17 months. Crusher UK, welcome back. Robert Martin, thank you for 2. Mr. Taipan, thank you for 33. Yeah, you used it on the Buffalo. What, the crossbow? I definitely used that on the Buffalo. That wasn't just the normal bow. The reload speed is much better on a compound bow. Okay. Daniel White, thank you for 52. What about these things then? What about these curved bows? Are they any good? Accuracy 38. Look at the ammo. 350, 540 is 700 grain. It's the same... Wow, that's got a lot of penetration on it. Look at that. That 540, that's insane. This will take down the bison and stuff. That'll take down bears and elks and boars. And this will take down rabbits and foxes and stuff. That's crazy. The fun but hard to use. Have you seen the, there's a sight here, hang on. Or is it the bow sight? Look at this one. The Shift Mark III bow sight. A 3-pin bow sight that allows for quick and accurate range compensation using the compound bow. Once you've acquired the distance using your favorite rangefinder, select the appropriate pin and take the shot. That's hilarious. Got like built-in drop compensation. But that only works on the composite bow, it says. And this one's locked, so I need a score of 5,400 for this. A 5-pin. 5-pin as opposed to a 3-pin. And then there's this thing, which is a hawk and crossbow scope. A premium scope for crossbows shooting 300 feet per second and faster. That's quite quick. With 3 duplex crosshairs and variable zoom settings up to 5 times, it's perfect crossbow scope for any situation. Blimey. You remember using a sight like that in Far Cry? And there's this one, which is just the basic thing, like the illuminated tritium thing. I don't think they're a duck in this map, if I'm honest. I'm going to try a bow. I might try the crossbow for the lulz. That one, or that one. I like that one. Is it tick because I've already got one? Let's see. Oh, I have already got one, look. I do indeed. Ah, the Burklaw and the crosspoint. There you go. Alright, let's drop the 357 for now. And we'll bring in the crossbow. Must have some arrows for it, right? Hang on. Store, bow. Compatible items. Alright, so there's like super small gram, 420 gram. Which is... 420 basically kills most stuff, look at that. Tom Trick, thank you for 68 months. That's the 420 seems like a good bet. I can't believe the 420. It goes all the way from what is essentially a fox all the way up to a bear. That's a crazy range. The 600 will take out the big bear and the buffalo. And then there's a crossbow scope, which we already have as well. How many of these do we have? Oh, 51, 39, 49. We've got plenty. We've got plenty of stuff. All right. Let me find it. 300 gram. 420. The big stuff. Plus the scope that goes on it here. That should do it. Inventory. So if we put the bow there, and then we put the 420 in. Nope. The bolts. Don't know why I've got the arrows. 420 bolts. I need to drop these arrows. Sights. Isn't that one? I hate this interface. It's so messy, this interface. Right. Scroll up, arrow, get rid of them. Right. Nice. Nice. Let's see what kind of damage you can do.
Source for insight into animals in the reserve. Species, number, mood. You can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
Well done. Captain Flint, don't kill those pixels. Dead pixels are bad for your monitor. That's very true. There's something over there. Ooh, there's a rabbit there. Look at that. I wonder if we can get the rabbit. Oh, it's a turkey. 1 second. I'm guessing with a turkey, we could probably use a... I'm thinking maybe the small one, the small game. Let's put a small game in there and see if we can get over there. Oh, the wind's blowing the wrong way. No. Dave, grow a beard, mate. Be good for you. We can try. The wind's not on our side, but we can see what happens. Just saw an elk and it disappeared. So your email sorted, we'll knock a couple and give you some options. Alright, Dave. Just let us know if you need a vector or something. Mr. Ryback, thank you for 71 months. A very hot Canada. Yeah, that turkey can smell me, look. The wind's blowing that way. Did that elk do a runner?
There's nothing quite like Bighorn Sheep.
Sheep?
They have incredible eyesight, can detect movement over great distances, and are equally comfortable in alpine meadows and mountain slopes. So it's always difficult, but those horns are worth it. My advice is to stay well back and catch them unaware on lower ground before they have a chance to disappear up the tree line.
Interesting. I didn't know there were bighorn sheep in this thing. Let's see what these sites are. Eating zone between 5:30 and 5 p.m. Wow. I'm gonna get this question mark up here. So I've never got one of those sheep. We've killed a turkey yesterday. Need to get a sheep. Maybe an elk could be good. You never know, that elk might come back if that's a feeding zone. You think it ran that way? You said it ran up the hill. Was it that way? I didn't see it run. You've got an overactive thyroid making you feel awful. I had a friend who had a underactive thyroid gland. And she was always feeling sleepy and stuff. It took a while to diagnose, and then once she got the right tablets, she was good. A minor threat. Legends have it that mines around here are inhabited by creatures called Tommyknockers, little figures dressed in miners' garb who commit random acts of mischief. The knocker in their name comes from the knocking on the mine walls they are said to do, either to warn of an impending collapse or to bring it about, depending on the attitude towards them. I never knew the meaning of Tommyknocker. That's cool. What about that for eyesight? Saw that one. Was having a little lie down. I reckon we can test out the crossbow. He's a 300 to 400 kilo elk. I'm wondering which ammo is best. That says elk on it for a 420. So that one's more for moose, so it's got to be that one, I think. 420 gram. Oh, he stood up. You read Stephen King's The Tommyknocker, but I didn't think they were the same ones. Yeah, I remember Stephen King's Tommyknocker book, but I never realized it was actually a thing to do with mining. Uh-oh. It's on the move. What's the range on this ammo? 30-meter effective kill range. Blimey. Gotta get up close and personal. It's 113 away at the moment. It's gonna be tricky, you can only get 30 meters away. It's almost like it knows something's going on. We're still way too far out. Uh-oh. No, don't start moving. Just sit there a minute. It's not happy. It knows something's going. It knows something's going on. It's not happy about something. Right, have I got an elk lure? Have I got anything for elk, I wonder? Wild turkey. Yeah, it might well be I'm just too loud, even though I'm crouch walking. Trouble is we don't know where it is now. Need to get eyes on again. I need to bring the elk one. I need to change some of my lures out. If we'd had an elk lure, I could have just hid in the bush and called it over. You went from nervous to alert. Oh, did it say that on the stats? I didn't read that. It's probably going to come back. It came back once. See, this is where it really helps to have another person who's spotting from a range and they can like keep their eye on the area. Because when you're down at this level, it's very easy to lose sight. Nice one, Garden Data. Indeed, Jake, but I couldn't carry 2 weapons without a backpack. Yeah, crew chief, that's what we need. Left side, left side. Clear. Don't know where he's gone. You can't get a tracking dog. Did a night hunt on a coyote last night, used the caller. You still got away because I didn't see him. Yeah, that's the problem with the night hunt. And the sound in this game is really weird. Like, you can hear a sound in front of you, but quite often there's like a conal range. And it sounds like he's over here, but he's actually over there. And at night, you've only got like a certain flashlight range. I think he's gone. Dang it. I just heard it then. I stood up and I heard it. Yep, just heard it again.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Let me know if you see it. Carl Leonard, thank you for 13 months. WTF, thank you for 47. Thank you very much. I think he's just like over this ridge behind a tree, maybe. See you, Turbo.
Welcome back, Nutter.
It's spooked. It knows something's going down. Nice one, Anthony. Thank you. Male Maleficent, welcome back. Something very close. Oh, what? As if. It was literally just the other side of this hill. I was so close. So very close. That's the problem with this thing. You've got to get so close to it. Monkey 4, how you doing? I think I need to get the low, really. To bring him in at this kind of range. I need to be hidden, I think. He was only trotting, so like it wasn't that spooked. I'm alright, Monkey Ball, thank you. Cheeky hour racing practice hours and Albert. Do you know what, Alcar? It's funny you should say that, because I was at Spa, and there was you, and there was somebody else. I went through Eau Rouge. Every time I went through Eau Rouge, somebody would wait further along. And then when I went past, they'd sort of start coming up behind me, and I was like, what's going on? Very fresh. Yeah, I was doing a bit of practice. I just wasn't feeling it, so I got out the rig in the end. I was like, nah, this ain't happening. I wasn't in the right mental state of mind for racing. Yeah, Poppies was there as well. And Dre. The Lion 5, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the Nut House Lion. So why was you there, Elcar? Was you practicing as well? Let's see if I've got the law for the elk. The elk caller. Right. What do we think we're not going to need here? Probably not going to see antelopes, are we? White deer, white-tailed deer, springbok, blue wildebeest, and a lesser kudu. I don't think we're going to see those guys. Let's bring the elk caller instead. The elk caller works great. Let's have a look. Put that in position 8. Let's head that way. Through so Scania, like 3 months. Alright, I'll can't see that. You're practicing for this week's Silent SGT race. Yeah, we were kind of thinking about the 6 hour, but none of us are really. We should have practiced earlier, like much earlier in the week. Like, trying to practice on a Friday for a 6 hour race on Sunday, it's never really going to work.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Jimmy Butler, welcome back. Let's see what we can see. I wonder if we get animals on the little island bit. A drinking zone between 4 and 5:30 a.m. A drinking zone? They must have very long necks if they can drink from here. I want to see how all these tracks are really. What's that one? It's a very old sheep. Bighorn Sheep. I wonder if they travel alone or in small groups. Excellent sense of vision and hearing. Rams live solitary or in small groups. Use live in medium to large size groups. Morning to evening. Class 4 ammo. So if you want a ram, you need to find it on its own. A whole lot of them right in front of you off the top of the cliff. Wait, where are you seeing this? Or here? I don't see them. Mating call for one of them, though. Trouble is, they're completely downwind, so this is pointless. They'll know we're here before we even get within a couple of 100 meters. If we can get the higher ground up here, maybe we can come around on them. I don't think we're going to kill them with a bow, though. It sounds like the super alert, so... Oh, that's a nice one. Rocky Mountain Elk. $300 meters. They're all like, what was that? What's that weird noise? That's amazing. I don't know what the drop-off is on this thing at 300 meters. $250 meters. I don't know if I'm going too high or too low. I think we're out of range to use the law. And also downwind. What we could try and do is circle around to this hill. If they stay roughly there, we could try and lure one up. Kind of depends what they do. I need to get them out of downwind, though. Also, with the ammo, yeah, it's the right type of ammo. Burger Boy, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house. It just take patience, Astral Steve. Literally started moving. Yeah, I mean, this is the problem I've said before about the game. You need to get some perks to make life a lot easier for you. Pretty much at the start of the game, you're better off just going shooting everything that you see, trying to get some points. They've gone down the hill a bit. They might be going back towards the water. Thank you, Bigfooty. I reckon they're going down to the water. Nah, I don't lay them. They don't do discount codes. right now. I don't know where they are. They could be right on top of them. Hey, trotters. Liam, the best way of doing it, Liam, is to go, if you go to my specs page and then click on something, go via, like, the Amazon links. Where have they gone? Like, it won't cost you anything extra. I've completely lost the pack. Oh. Found him. Thank you, Liam. Yeah, Liam, if you click on one of the links, it takes you like say Amazon, then you can buy anything. Doesn't matter what it is. Buy a bag of nappies if you want, it'll still go down. I could show Asus that you bought nappies. Oh, there you go, look at that. That looks like a good one. See, he's nervous. 57 meters. I'm wondering if we can get him with the 420. Do you think that'll do it? I should do it. Uh-oh. Something's a bit spooked. RGB nappers, yeah. With Aura Sync. Seeking Soul, thank 52. He's 48 meters away. Don't think we're going to get 30 before he goes. Still nervous.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Quiltless. Yeah, brown. RGB stands for really garish brown. Oh no. Really, bro? Really? It hit him, but I don't know where it hit him. I don't know what the drop-off is. I know the arrows have, well, the bolts have quite a bit of a drop-off. It was already spooked because we had animals right next to us. It hit, but it might have hit his leg or something. That's interesting. You want to aim with the top dot as well? What do you mean? Which way did it actually bolt? Because it kind of turned around. I thought it ran this way. Oh, there you go. No organs hit. Dang it. No chance. Yeah, they do show drop-off, but I don't know what the drop-off is. That's the point. So you've got 3 dots, and I don't know what the drop-off is for the range. Like, the dot in the middle might be, say, the first 10 meters, and then the next one might be 20 meters, and then the last one might be 30 meters. I don't know. Like, given how far away they are, once I know how far away they are, if I know what to use dot-wise, I can make it work. Okay, something's here. You see what I mean about the audio, though? It's very confusing. Like, it sounds like they're on top of you, but they're not. I don't want a female. Just gonna sit there and not move and see what happens. Like, they're making an absurd amount of noise. I don't want the female Durker, I want the male. They're worth nothing. I don't know how many hours I have. So they've all gone downwind now. Again. Yeah, it is indeed Raptor Rod. For the raw crossbow, the first dot is 20 yards. Second is 30, and the third varies from 40 to 50. So you got your middle dot. What that covers up to? So you're saying between the middle dot and the first dot, we're looking at something between 0 and 20 yards. Where did they go? There they are. Whoa. Ah. It's a very young black bar. $1,700. Black bears are usually like really spooked easily. That should have run by now. Doesn't look very black either, does it? turkey. Just sat in the middle of the path, like you do. Oh, a mule deer. There are deer in this map. I'm just wondering where the whole pack went. Oh. A bighorn sheep. I don't think I've seen bison yet on this map.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I very much doubt we could kill one of them with a bow, considering how spooked they get. Arcade Forest, thank you for 3 years. Happy anniversary. Mr. Coast Pilot, thank you for a year. A stalking we will go. Indeed. That turkey gone. We could try shooting one of these with the M1. I don't know if it's the right caliber though. I think a 3006 is probably too much, isn't it? Looking at that, it's kind of built for bigger game than a sheep. So I think if we kill something with that, we're going to lose a lot of points. I mean, it will kill it, but I think it's not the right class of weapon, I don't think. I think 3006, looking at this, is a bit big. That's like elk and moose, and you don't know what that is. We could try it. $130 odd meters away. It says class 3, very easy. Oh, that is awkward. Look at the class icon in the upper right when you spot an animal, then check the class icon on the ammo of the weapon. Have a look then. So the class icon on the top right says 4, yeah? Which looks like a kind of a boar symbol. And then when we look at the 3006, which is this thing, I think it's that symbol. I love that. By the time the recall's gone, everything left. Oh, I think he's coming back. He's a bit nervous. There's hunting pressure though, so there was a kill. Hold mouse button after shot. Why? What happens? You've blown it off the map. I don't know if he's a different one or not. Probably. Let's go have a look. 3006 is ammo class 4 to 8. Where does it say that? Am I going blind? Where does it say class 4 to 8 here? Lower right hand corner. Oh yeah. Oh, recommended class. Oh yeah. Recommended class is 4-8. There it is. I'm going blind. Okay. So given that information, yeah, okay. Alright, calm down, dude. You get streamer blindness. It's a thing, trust me. I think this is an instant kill. Oof, yeah, that's a mess. Yeah, that's a gold. Straight through both lungs, look at that. Boom. Quick kill, harvest check, consecutive harvest, all good. How can we get consecutive harness bonus of 100%? Because the last time I played it was yesterday. Unless it counts the game day or something? I don't know. Intact trophy organs. Nice. $1,100 cash for that one. I wonder what happened to this shot over here. No vital organs, apparently. Was that the sound of an elk? Let's go over here a second and see if we can lower it back down.
Aye, 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 aye.
Mr. Venkman, thank you very much for the bits. Good evening, Zarek. I don't know if anything's going to appear. That's a mating call of a Rocky Mountain Elk Class 8. There it is. Was it 4 to 8 on the rifle? It was, wasn't it? It's an open. That's the M1. It's a very nice weapon. I honestly thought that was a hit. Kind of surprised by that. I didn't realize there was more than one. I should have pulled out the scope and checked the class. See if we can... Because there was a few of them. That was a vital hit. There's a few of them. There might have been a higher trophy one. Lead right medium. There it is. I'm surprised. No, I've never done that in real life. There was no empty clip ping. Oh yes, there was, Type N. In fact, as soon as I heard it, I thought, I didn't realize I only had one round left. We hit him in the right lung and got a silver. Clipped his femur on the way through. So his scapula. Which I think kind of took some of the oomph out of it, otherwise it would have hit both lungs. Because I hit it at this kind of angle. If I'd have shot a bit further back, would have probably gone straight through both lungs. But yeah, it's like literally, I mean, look at that. It was 1 centimeter over the heart. It was so close to being a complete kill shot. 13% quick kill bonus, which is not a lot. How dare you suddenly run? I think they got spooked or something. The males just suddenly disappeared over the ridge. That was so annoying. Dang it. How come you don't get kill stats in your game? You don't need to activate anything that's built into the game.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Blimey, I didn't realize there was one so close as well. They are really spread out. The vegetation here is brutal. Ninja kill. It's only a female, but... Oh, that one's freaking out. Really, bro? Really? Oh, there you go, it's dead.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I'm sure I just saw it run around and lie down and now I can't see it again. I think it's there.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Let's grab this. Mr. Rendell, thank you for 8 months. Little Mixer, 70 months. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, this was a clean kill, but I thought it's going to give us some bonus points for the bow, so... Well, the crossbow. Wowzers, look at that. Holy smoke. Right through the vertebrae. And the spinal cord. Yikes. None. Trivial. See if we can find this. Yeah, that gives us a little bit of archery score.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Get fresh. Double top 40 months, thank you. Wait, I had 2 shots on this. That's interesting. That was the one we just did, and that was one I did earlier. Still silver. I'll take it. Yeah, I think it was the one when we was up on the ridge looking down. I think it was that one. Looks like my shot was just to the right of where it needed to be. Okay, we need to head over here for the mission. Start walking that way. Sorry, yeah, Durka. It's a new map. So I missed your question. Yep. Have you tried it? Oh, was that the bolt shot? That was the one I did when I was lying down then. You're going to do it the next few days. It's quite a nice little map. It's very, very American. Very Rockies, you know. The guy narrating, though, he doesn't have to talk for Britain. He just goes on and on and on about his office politics and stuff. Like, dude, I don't care. Just tell me where to go. Benny boy, how you doing? Yeah. It's not you just confused, Durka, it's me. I did kill a bison. I remember now. I remember the pack of bison. If that would turn around, that'd be great. Hello. Look at him. He's doing slaloms to escape. Wow. The anti-sniper moves. This guy's smart. That's probably a bit too low, I think. Given the distance, probably better drop on that. Yeah, serpentine elk. What about that? Aren't you? There's we've got a blood splat. I don't see any evidence yet, but there must be something. Definitely played Daisy. Anexa, thank you for almost a year. See if we can pick up a track. Yeah, I don't think the recoil is realistic for an M1, if I'm honest. It's too much. I think it's overdone. Like, M1s are semi-automatic. They don't have that kind of recoil. There it is. No. Daisy is done for me. It's a done deal. If I was going to play that kind of game again, I'd probably play Escape from Tarkov. Wow. We actually hit the heart, look. Vital organ shot. Yeah, I think so, don't I? I think they probably deliberately did that. This thing's really close, but I don't see it. May get lucky. Thought that would have downed it. Wow, no organs hit. I honestly thought that was a clean kill. Surprised by that. Poor guy, why? Now he's hurt. Sure. I genuinely thought that was a kill. That's really weird. I aimed for the chest area. It was very close. Good evening, Mickey. Mr. Langeville? At close range, the bolt might have gone straight through, not causing much damage. I think a bolt that goes straight through the chest area usually does pretty severe damage, but who knows? A mountain lion. They're pretty hard, they are. They're just so alert. Well, that's it, Donut. The only thing is it must have gone straight through and it obviously missed vital organs somehow. Don't see much going on here. Yeah, it's rained a lot here as well, Zarek. But it kind of needed it. Turkey up there somewhere. When we get to the path, it'll carry on with the story. Looking back at the video, the shot seemed high, back of the neck. So it might have gone through his neck area then and just missed the spinal cord. That would make sense. I thought it was aiming chest area, but fair enough. That would make sense. How big is this map? Not been to these zones yet. It's pretty reasonable. For your money, it's pretty good. I mean, from here to, like, here. That's 3 kilometers there. So that's probably 3 over to here. So let's say 4 to there. It's about 7 kilometers wide. Maybe 6. What's that, 32? Maybe more. It's sizable. Is it the top of the crosshair on the sides? For the bow, if you've got no drop off, it would be the center dot. Yeah, the lines are basically drop off lines. So that thing was so close, I don't think we would have got much drop off. Good evening, Mark Sterling. It's a kind of game you can play and chill with. It's particularly nice when you go to some of the maps that are quite rainy, and you sort of pitch up a tent and just sit in it, and when the rain hits it, it sounds so good. Like, some of the nicest experience I had was actually in the previous version of this game. And there was me, Devil Dog Gamer, and another guy, and we went, I think we went duck hunting, and we set up in a field, and we had these, like, covers, and it was so cloudy and rainy, and every time it rained, you could hear it just hitting the top of the tent. And then we had dogs with us as well, and we had shotguns. These, like, you know, ducks had come over. Boom, boom. It's so much fun.
That's weird. I expected a lot more activity here. They said they were bringing 20 people. Where is everyone?
20 people in 3
Is
tents?
the leader in her tent?
4
She
tents.
goes by Jem. Jem Bodden.
Jim? That says Gem. It's not Jim. What does he want us to do? Investigate the camping grounds. I think the guy doing the speech misread something. He goes by the name
You
Jim.
hear the phones ringing? I guess we know where she hid them then. The accountants have left. I'm going to send someone to make sure they got back to their cars safely. She's expecting the others to meet her at the top of a mountain? Disaster. A bunch of poisoned accountants and a lone woman climbing a non-specific mountain. Next time someone tries to run a retreat out here, I'm going to make them hire a professional guide. This is exactly the sort of thing I find myself fighting uphill against. It's hard to get going when stuff like this keeps... Okay, first things first. We need to figure out where Bodden's gone. I'll try to reach some of the accountants back at the hospital. Maybe they can help. I get the distinct feeling that she hasn't packed hiking boots or proper equipment for a climb. Maybe she'll turn back soon. I'll let you know if I hear anything, okay?
This game is unbelievable. Not only did it manage to talk over itself, but it was talking while like an entire group of animals approach. Oh my god.
Today continues to throw up challenges for us. I have another job for you, and this one is urgent. We received a call from one of our neighbors, Norman, asking if we'd seen his dad, a longtime friend of the reserve. Apparently he's gone missing and he's taken all the family camping supplies with him. Around the same time, 2 hikers reported to us that they spotted a single old man laden down with gear, heading into a part of the reserve that is known for its bears.
Uh-oh.
When they asked him if he needed any help, he politely declined and kept walking. Their description matches old Ted perfectly. Short white hair, green rain slicker, and brown leather boots. No gun. I'm trying to get a hold of Norman, but he said that he'd make some more calls just in case Teddy's gone to visit friends. I'm just getting his voicemail at the moment. While I sort this out, can you head over to where the hikers saw him and try to follow old Teddy's trail? He knows his way around here, so I have no idea why he'd wander into bear country.
Why would you go into bear country without a gun? That's amazing.